Senator John McCain diagnosed with an aggressive form of brain cancer. Doctors found the tumor after they removed a blood clot from above his left eye. President Trump tweeting, quote, "Melania and I send our thoughts and prayers to Senator McCain, Cindy, and their entire family. Well, get well soon." And a former President Obama saying in a tweet, quote, "John McCain is an American hero and one of the bravest fighters I've ever known. Cancer doesn't know what it's up against. Give it hell, John." Meghan McCain, the Arizona senator's daughter and a Fox News host, issues a statement saying in part, quote, "The cruelest enemy could not break him."
Yeah, you know, she's so strong. She also said the aggressions of political life could not bend him, so he is meeting this challenge as he is every other. Cancer may afflict him in many ways, but it will not make him surrender. Nothing ever has. Well, the 80-year-old senator and his family are now reviewing treatment options, including a combination of chemotherapy and radiation.
It's a tough diagnosis. For more on this, Dr. Tiffany Sizemore joins us now. Good morning, doctor. Great to have you with us. Thanks so much for coming in. You know, we're being told this is a very aggressive form of cancer, brain cancer. What does that mean?
The reason this is so aggressive is if we think of most cancers, we think of them as solid tumors. And so they metastasize, but they metastasize in almost like a piece-like meal. The problem with this tumor is it spreads like a spider web. And so it's never completely resectable. So we can take out what we can see, but underneath what you see in the cortex of the brain, there's still almost like a spider web effect going through the healthy tissue of the brain. And that's why it's really so aggressive.
Wow, it sounds tough to deal with. You say it's normally treated what you can see, but then what do you do after that?
So it's typically a gross resection, and I believe his was on the frontal lobe. So it's a gross resection of what can be seen at the time of surgery, and then it's a combination of chemoradiation. Typically for 6 weeks, you take about a 2 to 4 week break, re-image the brain, and then it becomes 6 weeks of oral chemotherapy. There is a new treatment modality that came on the market about 2 or 3 years ago called Optune. That's actually a device that you wear on the head after chemoradiation has been exhausted that can give some electrical impulses directly through the skull into the tumor, and that prolongs life upwards of another 10 months outside of chemoradiation.
So many new technologies out there for treating cancer, and I've had my own battle with breast cancer. I'm curious to know this. It's so important, the attitude you bring, I believe, into the treatment. We know McCain is a fighter. Is that going to help him here?
Oh, unequivocally. I mean, I tell all of my patients that, even my patients that are going to have open heart surgery, a lot of this is a mental game. You know, you always want to go into anything very optimistically, cautiously optimistically, I would say, in this scenario, but also understanding that, you know, this is unfortunately a very aggressive, a very high mortality cancer. So you have to kind of weigh what you want to do. Do you want to keep working? Do you want to try and go as far as you can, or do you want to spend time and the time that you have left with your family?
Tiffany Sizemore, thank you so much for coming on and telling us about this today.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.